are bad. I'm watching you choke down the words that you say. I watch you devour, mistake me for bread. What boy is you fed, or are you misled? I gave you the messiah's head, you give me the messiah's head.
Hi guys, today I am going to be talking about cheap books. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of videos like this on BookTube already, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents to this topic. This video is going to be ways to obtain cheap books, and a lot of them are going to be very obvious, but who knows, maybe this will help some people. I just wanted to film this because people have asked me on Twitter on how I find out about like price drops and all of that, so I thought I would make this video on how to obtain cheap books, the best way to find cheap books. A very obvious and simple way to read cheap books is using a library. Obviously you wouldn't own those books, but it's the cheapest way to read books. I do know that not everyone has a fully stocked library on hand. I don't, for example. I do have a library in my town, but they have very few English books to choose from. I probably have more books than they do in their English section, and I've already read the ones that I wanted to read. I do know that in the US, usually libraries are stocked really well, I guess depending on where you live. I don't know about other countries, but if you do have a library on hand, it's an awesome way to read cheap books, free books even. Moving on, if you do not mind used books, buy used books. There are some places where you can buy cheap used books. My favorite place to buy used books is the Amazon Marketplace. Very easy to use, and I've gotten some great deals on the marketplace. I prefer buying hardcovers used because hardcovers are more expensive than paperbacks, and a lot of times I've found like 16-17 euro hardbacks for 2, 3, or 4 euro, around that price range, so those are some awesome deals. And most of the times the books are in awesome condition. Sometimes they're library books, so they'll have like stickers or something in there, but if you don't mind that, that's an awesome way to get cheap books, obviously. It seems obvious, but it might not be to everyone. Another great website where you can buy cheap books is Book Outlet, but it only makes sense to order there if you live in the US. Maybe also Canada, I'm not sure how the shipping is there, but if you live outside the US, shipping from Book Outlet is insane. I've checked once, put books in a cart and then went to shipping to see how much it is. I'm pretty sure it was over 30 euro or dollar, I don't know. Insane. So this is only a great website if you live in the States or if you don't mind expensive shipping, I guess. A lot of people love to order from Book Outlet. I would love to. A website I've used in the past, I haven't for a while, but it's still good, is Better World Books. And the great thing about this website is why I loved using it is that their income, I hope I'm getting this right, but I'm pretty sure their income, what they make of the books, goes to charities and stuff, so I thought that was really neat. They don't always have the newest books, but if you don't mind a used copy, I definitely recommend Better World Books. Another website I've used is Abe Books. There are different domains for this one. There's one for America, and one I found one for Germany and for the UK. I'm not sure about other countries. Those are the ones that I've looked at. And I think what this website does is if you search for a book, it will look for used copies, also new copies on all the other websites you can buy books from. I think that's how it works. Because when I search for a book there, it will show me so many different copies, and sometimes from Book Depository, sometimes from Better World Books, and all of those websites. Those are websites that I've used to buy used books. I'm sure there are plenty more. There definitely are, but those are the ones that I've used. Another great way to not spend millions on books is reading ebooks. Ebooks are cheaper than physical copies of books, and there are a lot of different ways to find out about cheap ebooks. There's this website called BookBub, and you can subscribe to their email service something, and then every day you will get a list of cheap ebooks. And when you set up for this book email subscription thing, you can like tick off what genres you like, and it will send you ebook deals for those genres, so that's really awesome. I know there are Facebook groups that will post about cheap ebooks. I'm not part of any, but I've been wanting to look into those. So that's something you can search for. And my favorite thing to do to find cheap ebooks, I've mentioned this, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in a video or just on Twitter. On Amazon you can create wish lists, and I have one wish list only dedicated to ebooks that I want. I think at the moment I have like 60 or 70 books on there, and every day or every other day I will go through that list. If the price changes for an ebook, it will show you, and I found out about so many price drops through that technique, I guess. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do this, but that's how I've done it for years now. Almost every day I will go through that list and check price changes. A lot of times ebooks will be free for a few days, and that's a great way to find out about that. Oh, another thing I remembered is you can check certain hashtags on Twitter, like Kindle deals or ebook deals. I'm not sure what hashtags there are. A lot of people will tweet cheap ebooks on Twitter. I do that from time to time. I haven't used hashtags because I'm not sure which ones to use. That's another way to hunt for cheap ebooks. So those are my ways that I like to obtain cheap books, be it physical or ebooks. I hope this video helped someone. If you have any other ways that you obtain or read free books, I would love to know, so tell me down below in the comments and tell me what you thought of this video. I'm not sure if this was good. And that was it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!